Sri Lanka, an island nation known for its beauty, faced a devastating economic crisis. In 2022, the country's economy went into freefall, essential goods became scarce, prices skyrocketed, people struggled to afford basic necessities. Sri Lanka's youth were hit particularly hard. The crisis destroyed their hopes for a bright future. Unemployment soared, leaving young people with limited prospects. The government seemed indifferent to their plight. Frustration and anger began to brew among the younger generation. The economic hardship exposed deep-seated resentment towards the government. The Rajapaksa regime, in power for years, faced accusations of corruption and mismanagement. Sri Lanka's youth, raised on the promise of prosperity, felt betrayed. They demanded change and accountability. The stage was set for a dramatic upheaval. The year 2022 witnessed the rise of the Aragalaya movement. This unprecedented wave of protests was fueled by the anger and frustration of Sri Lanka's youth. They took to the streets, demanding the resignation of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. The Aragalaya movement was unique in its diversity. Young people from all walks of life united under a common cause. Students, professionals, artists, and activists joined hands. Social media became a powerful tool for mobilizing support and sharing information. The protests, initially peaceful, sometimes turned violent. Clashes erupted between protesters and security forces. The government responded with emergency measures and internet shutdowns. However, the Aragalaya movement proved too strong to suppress. The Rajapaksa regime eventually crumbled. The economic crisis and political turmoil left deep scars on Sri Lanka's youth. Many experienced disillusionment and a loss of trust in traditional institutions. The crisis also exacerbated existing social problems, including violence among young people. A study in Gampaha district revealed alarming rates of peer violence. This pointed to a broader issue of social unrest and trauma. Factors like family breakdown, lack of opportunities, and exposure to violence contributed to this problem. The crisis also highlighted the urgent need for political reform. Sri Lanka's youth demanded a more inclusive and responsive democracy. They called for transparency, accountability, and an end to corruption. Their demands resonated with a population weary of years of mismanagement. The Aragalaya movement was not an isolated incident. It echoed the frustrations of young people worldwide facing similar challenges. From the Arab Spring to recent protests in Latin America and Europe, youth-led movements have emerged as a powerful force for change. These movements share common threads. They are driven by economic inequality, political repression, and a desire for a better future. They demonstrate the growing influence of young people in shaping global events. The international community responded to Sri Lanka's crisis with a mix of concern and support. Some nations offered financial assistance and humanitarian aid, others called for political dialogue and reforms. The crisis served as a reminder of the interconnectedness of global challenges and the importance of addressing the needs of future generations.